Welcome to another Wall Street Informer production on WSI TV.
Welcome into WSI TV, where we have a very special 4th of July episode planned for you today. As you can see, we're drinking Yuengling from America's oldest brewery. We have the American flags, the hot dog hat in honor of the hot dog eating contest, which is all happening tomorrow on the 4th of July, Jordan. But first, we're going to start with versus results.
Exactly. Maybe a little more exciting, although Sean may disagree, than 4th of July is my 8.5% overnight gains. But I'm going to take a pause right there, okay?
Sure.
Because before we talk about that, I'm going to introduce Sean's punishment from last week. Right? It was bad bartender.
Yeah.
As I've mentioned, I've been as good bartender before. So I was allowed to find anything in the office, mix it together, and put it in this shot glass. Now we'll play that at the end of the episode. I'll give you a few minutes
Thank God
here
for that.
But this is a pickle sticking out of it, and yes, it is red. So.
Yeah, it looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible.
So while you guys glance over that, we'll move on. Those 8.5% gains in my CMP. That's not to discredit your gains that you had, the 4.1% gains.
That's right. We're doing an earnings round, and every company reports their earnings every quarter. We just picked out a couple that were going this past week to see who would have the bigger gain from one day. That's after they announced their earnings, which stock jumped up the most the next day. This is actually something we're going to get to towards the end of the episode as well, but we have a way of predicting which way the stock is going to go. I thought I was flying high with my GIS pick. It went up 4% overnight. I woke up the next morning. I was like, yes, I've got a winner here. And then Jordan with his CAMP pick just doubled my earnings there.
Yeah, and that 4.1% gain is no small feat, Sean. I mean, I know I doubled your gain, but this is how serious this earnings trick is. And like we said, we'll get to that later on. But for right now, I think we need to move to a more American topic, don't you think?
Absolutely. And because it's 4th of July tomorrow, we're talking about Nathan's Famous Incorporated. The ticker for that is NATH, and that's mostly because of Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs, which is always the big sponsor for the hot dog eating contest on the 4th of July.
Right.
But we have the ticker up right now, we have the chart up right now for Nathan's Famous. And I just want to ask you, Jordan, is this a buy, a sell, or a hold for you right now?
Nathan's is absolutely a buy for me. It's in a very strong uptrend. It's above its 200-day moving average, which is always good for the stocks we're looking at. I really love this chart. What about you, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, I agree. It's at $64 per share right now. I could see it coming down another $1 or $2, maybe to $62 before it jumps up again. But that beautiful uptrend, like you mentioned, Jordan, it's just a really good looking stock right now, which works out perfectly for the 4th of July. It's a buy for me as well.
Exactly, and as we mentioned before, Sean, I mean, we're going to say he lost this versus round, even though a 4.1% gain is amazing. But my 8.5% gain clearly trumped him.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that Wheel of Misfortune next week and his punishment next week, before we get to this punishment, of course. But the new versus round, it's an all-American round in celebration of 4th of July, and I'm going to let Sean kick us off with his pick.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, the all-American round. Just anything with ties to the United States, which is why I'm going with USO, the United States Oil Fund, which is at $9.21 right now. It's actually, I'm just buying this as a value pick. It's really low right now.
Of course, yeah.
Hopefully over the next 2 weeks it bounces back. So what do you have, Jordan?
Well, before I get to this, I am going to stake my claim in the fact that I think USO will go down. So I will do an extra punishment if it goes up, right?
You heard it here first.
It's on camera. But my pick is ASG. It's the Liberty All-Star Growth Fund. I mean, there's nothing more American sounding than that. So
yeah.
I don't know what else to say about that.
That's a very good point. All right, well, before I get to this terrible looking punishment with a pickle in it, we did have a bit of a teaser for you for your final note, Jordan. Do you want to get to that?
All right, I'm going to take a look at this teaser from this earnings payout trick. We're going to show you all the most recent gains we've made on this, and then after that, we'll show you exactly how you can become a part of this system.
Yeah, let's get through it. Yeah, Jordan, from that video, I think my favorite by far is that Oracle trade.
Right, we were jumping for joy in this office because we both traded it. We entered the trade at 3:50 p.m. and then we exited the trade at 9:40 a.m. and that's over 200% gain. I mean, you don't find that anywhere else. That's why this system is the system to get in on.
Yeah, that's right. And just alluding to that, I mean, your 8.5% winner that you had this earnings round, that would have been easily at least 100% gains from using this system that we're talking about right
Exactly.
now. But again, you'll get probably an early bird invitation very, very soon, so be on the lookout for that. And unfortunately, I don't think there's anything except this terrible looking punishment right now.
Yeah, I think our usual cheers is going to be a little depressing for you. So make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, comment. If you have any if you have any versus punishments for us, let us know. If you have anything you want to know about the stock market or financial markets, let us know in the comments below. And you know, we'll speak to you next time. I'll let you enjoy Sean's face after he takes a sip of this.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh God.
Thanks for watching another Wall Street Informer production on WSI TV. Be sure to visit wallstreetinformer.com where you can become a member for free and gain instant access to the secrets of market millionaires via the Wall Street Informer Vault. So go ahead and claim this gift for free now at wallstreetinformer.com.